Hi guys, and welcome to today's A+ trade checklist. In today's video I'm going to show you why traders are great at creating plans, but they in a lot of cases end up walking away from them and throwing them in the bin when they need those trade checklists and plans the most. This trade checklist is a little different, and you'll as we go through you'll see that it's not a whole plan, but it's something just a simplified one-page checklist that you have right beside your computer that will help you find really A+ trades when you need it the most. Now, what rules does the market give us? Well, it doesn't really give us any rules at all. Now, this strategy and these checklists are needed for all plans and for all methods. No matter if you use indicators, price action, whatever, you need rules. You need plans. You need to be, when you're in the market, you cannot be trading without an exact system. Otherwise, that's when things start to go haywire. The market doesn't tell you where to enter. It doesn't tell you when to enter, what market or what pair to enter. It doesn't tell you who you should be entering with and how much money. This is why most plans, they get way too complicated, and that's why most traders, when they enter the market, they're great. They realize after a while, once they start to learn, they realize that, hey, I do need a plan here. I do need to start writing a few things down. I do need to start writing my rules down. But once they start having a few losses and they get hectic into the market, they soon throw that plan away. Now, this checklist we're about to go through, it is a simplified one trade checklist. However, you still need a bigger plan. Okay, you still need your really detailed plan, how you manage your trades, your money management. You still need that bigger plan. This is just the 1 or 2 page individual trade checklist. This is what you'll have beside your computer. This is what you'll have as you're going through the market right in the day-to-day in the morning. Okay, so the keys to this in the major outline and the rules, it is not your whole plan. It's just a smaller section that sits beside your computer. It's just that checklist for the A+ trades, the day-to-day in the market, so you can stay with your overall plan. That's what it's going to do. It's going to make sure that you stay within that main plan and that main rule set. So if you have a major plan and your money management rules, how you manage your trades, your stop loss, your entry, all of that within your major plan, this checklist is just going to help you find your A+ trades throughout the day-to-day trading. It still needs to be clear cut and have really set rules on exactly what you're hunting for in the market. This, when you have it set out, can then turn into a tick-by-tick system. So as you're going through at, say, a New York close or a 4-hour, 1 hour, you can tick off exactly what you're hunting for, the exact trade you're hunting for. And I do have the exact download of example rules you can add to create your own checklist and tick-by-tick system. Here's an example of what this does look like at the end of the lesson. So it's a few example rules you should have on your checklist, or the types of markets that you'll hunt your setup or your trigger signal in, the sorts of time frames, the sorts of characteristics that you want to look for, where in the market, what exactly it should look for, and exactly where it should form. You're going to go through exactly how you want it to form, and as I said, it's going to be ticked one by one, step by step. So an example would be the basic pin bar. This is I've chosen this because it's the most simple, it's the most widely recognized. If the pin bar is the A+ trigger and the one page setup you have for your checklist, visiting back what we were just talking about a second ago, you would have it forming at price flips, major levels. You would have the basic 3 criteria. You would have it that you want to stick out and away. You might have where you need to form in the market. All this would be stepped out, step by step, ticked off one by one as you went through and as you were looking for it each day. Now, if you didn't see a must-have rule, then you would move on. If you got your ticks in the box, then you have a trade and you can move to the next tick and make the trade. You do need to make sure it's detailed, but it needs to be something simple and quick that can tick off, and it's going to make sure that you stay within your plan so that you can move on. The reason for this checklist is that you don't want to be going back through your major plan every single day. You don't want to be flicking through pages every single day. You want to have something beside your computer that you can go, yes, 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 yep, I'll make the trade. That way you're going to be staying within the overall major plan. Download the Ad Plus checklist below this video. If you've got any questions about any of the examples or anything about discussed in this video, just post them below or send me an email and I'll talk to you soon.